Okay, so hello and welcome back everyone. Today I'm Kevin from CMF. Just finished with the Nikon 85mm f2 video, and honestly my mouth has some I don't know, scratches inside and they hurt like heck. So my talking might not be the most clear today, but okay, so let's continue, yeah. Today I'm gonna be talking about ring flares. So as you probably know, I've made this Nikon F600 into like this LTM super macro lens, which you can use for macro and you can also use for like normal shooting. And people actually like to ask me about these Yashicas. So I've been selling the Yashica GX lens, the 40mm f1.7, the Yashica 1C lens, which is the 45mm f1.4, and the lens from the Yashica GSN, which is the 50 I mean 45mm f1.7. So they come from these cameras essentially, Yashicas, yeah. And um somehow people actually find them to have ring flares, and I don't get what the fuck a ring flare is. So oh shit, I dropped something. I dropped the Yashica links bench. Okay, um so essentially what a ring flare is essentially is a like a flare which goes around your image like this, yeah. And people somehow like it. Don't get angry to me, but I don't really like that effect, to be honest. Some people actually consider those flares that like cross the image like this to be ring flares, and I actually do like those things, but I do not like those ring flares that only appear on the middle like this, yeah, which is like the old Yashica that converted to E mount, which had like 7 Tamron aperture blades and stuff like that, and had macro capabilities. That thing had a ring flare like this, and the guy absolutely loved it. The guy bought it. So I do not get what the heck is good about that thing, yeah, but let me go show you what a ring flare is. So I've made this guy purposely make ring flares because I've made this edge shiny. I used to have like some light baffle in there, yeah, which is not good for ring flares, but good for optical performance. Now I like optical performance more than ring flares, but since a lot of people have been asking about ring flares, let me go show you what it is. And if you're asking why the heck do I not see any ring flare comments on YouTube, is because they've not been asking on YouTube. I also run a store on Tokopedia and what the fuck you call this thing? Bukalapak, which are like some online shop things in Indonesia. And the thing is that a lot of people have been asking about my Yashicas, trying to buy them for ring flares, which I do not object with, but honestly, like, what the heck, man? I don't even see Yashicas that having like these ring flare things. So let me go find a way to like adjust exposure if I can. Exposure comp. Where the fuck is exposure adjustment, man? Let's go to menu. Oh, you can, yeah. So let's see. How the hell do you go change this to this maybe? No. ISO? No. Display this? No. What the heck? Okay, so let's try and turn this large lamp off, yeah, and show you this one lamp, which is supposed to make ring flare. See, as you can see, the edges on the image have like these fucking circular bits right there, yeah, which are pretty odd, I'd say. Which, wait, let me go try and turn the lights on. You can actually find them. I can actually make them appear on this lens, yeah, even if you're not completely like what you call this thing, not completely pointing the light source at it. See, you can see the ring flare over there, yeah, which somehow people like. I personally do not. There's some lens designs over there, but they're actually rubbish, so you don't really want to copy them. If you copy them, then you're probably quite dumb, because that thing is a lens design for the Jupiter 8M to go on a Leica M body, but it failed. So if you want to copy that, do so, and I'd probably laugh at you failing, yeah, because that is a bit too thin, to be honest. So see, that's a ring flare, and honestly I do not like it. Like, it looks quite distracting, to be honest, and it's not very what you call this thing, not very as you can see, I'm focusing it, yeah. My focus does breathe quite a bit, but try to focus on the flare essentially, yeah. See, look at the flare like spinning around. That's because the reflection of the, what you call this thing, the lens outer barrel thing itself is not very what you call this thing, uniform. So what that means is that you might have some flares like this, yeah, you want to focus a bit closer, so you then focus out, then your flares are like fucking spinning around like this, yeah, so that's like some vertigo effect. You might like it actually for some short films, but not for everyday shooting, I'd say, because this is like some special effects lens in this point, yeah. Then let's try turning this light off and turning this large light on. See what this will do. So if you have a white light, it will also make a white flare. But in this case, this light is a bit too dispersed because of the cover. So I think let's take the cover off and let's see what it does. Now let us see. Since the cover is now off, you might see that. See, okay, so this thing is a bit too bright, see, because of my, what you call this thing, my see, you can see the ring flare essentially, yeah. So it's like over there. I've set this thing to expose to the brightest object in the frame, which tends to be the light and not the flare. In this case, yeah, because this thing has some quite dispersed light, and that's why it does not do very well at producing ring flares. Okay, but I think it still will produce some, see. This is at EV+2 because that middle bit's gonna be EV0. Let me go try and cover this guy up, and you can probably see it at EV1. I mean 0, let's see. EV0, cover this guy up, and you can see some ring flare also, see? See? So, honestly this is quite bothering for me. People might like it, people might not. I've asked at a Sony group, and seems like everyone likes it for some reason. I'm not objecting it yet, but I just don't really like it. So feel free to like, comment down below. Try to make me like it if you can, cause I like the standard flares. The standard flares like these flares that you can find essentially on any normal lens. Like let's see if I can make some standard flares. This Zenitar's a bit too good, I think, yeah, at handling these flares, but like a mirror flare, mirror 1B, that thing is awesome at making standard flares, not these like rings and stuff like that, yeah. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you like the video. Comment down below if you wanna make me like them. If you actually do succeed, yeah, because I think it's gonna be quite a hard thing to make me like ring flares. So thank you, have a nice day and goodbye.